Since the beginning of time, there has been magic in the world. The oldest recorded magic effect is the cups and balls. It is apparently depicted in hieroglyphics on the walls of a pyramid in ancient Egypt. Close-up magic is performed for small groups of people who are standing or sitting nearby. Close-up magic uses common household objects to deceive and amaze, such as cards, coins and handkerchiefs. Famous close-up performer, Slidini, is entertaining a spectator here with just a coin. Di Vernon, who was often referred to as the man who fooled Houdini, is considered one of the most influential magicians of the 20th century. He is credited with modernising the approaches to close-up magic and sleight of hand. Due to his extraordinary skill at sleight of hand, Vernon is also known among magicians as the Professor. His speciality and passion was card-cheating techniques and naturalness in card handling. Here is Di Vernon performing his rendition of the famous Cups and Balls.
Ball number 2. You know, every time I do this, people are suspicious. They think the ball is not actually in the hand. It really is there. It's all in the power of the mystic wand. When you spin the wand, the ball always returns to its little home again underneath the cup.
Street magic originated in the Middle Ages. Magicians would entertain at public fairs or carnivals, in public squares and at noble residences. Magicians would perform tricks like the cups and balls or the cut and restored rope. Street magic is still performed today throughout the world, and one of those places is the Magic Corner in Covent Garden, London, where magicians perform all day and every day.
My name is Sergio. I've been working in the streets for 7 years. I am from South America. I'm Brazilian, and Covent Garden is where we do it. I first started doing magic in 2006. It took me a year to sort of believe I could do it full time, and then I never looked back. I just loved it, got hooked and never stopped. So.
When I was 19 is the first time I seen it in my life. When I was 22, I took it seriously, very seriously. Why do I do it? I used to have a real short, real fast answer, but I don't know why I do it anymore. Just to make people happy, that's it. We can forget about the problem.
I show you how magicians count the same effect around the world, and I'll show you how it's done. English, 1, 2, 3. Spanish, 1, 2, 3. In France, un, deux, trois. In Germany, Scotland, 1, 2, freedom. Gets better. Ireland, 3, 2, 1. Welsh, Italy, 1, 2, 3. Greek, 1, 2, 3. China, Jackie Chan.
The best thing about street performing is the freedom that you get from it, you know. The worst thing is freedom as well, because, you know, if you don't have a boss, you don't have anybody calling you, you don't have to be there on time and stuff, you know, you can be relaxed and not go out, you know, when you're supposed to. On the other hand, I can travel, I can do whatever I want, I don't have to let anybody know I don't have a boss, you know, but I have to work hard to make it happen.
Sir, how many? Does anyone speak English? How many balls? Anybody? 2. Now, whoever said 2, I'll do it again. Look, this time, I take one away, I'll give you a glimpse. How many now? Quick. No, 3. Look, this time, I put 3 balls in the bag. How many now, for God's sake? No, orange.
I had started off on the street for 2.5 years when I was 23. And then I moved on stage for 4 years in Finland. I was on stage there, I did a lot of shows there. And I'm back on the street now for 2 years. So a total of 4 years on the street, about, and 4 years on stage. The good thing is it's unpredictable. The bad thing is it's unpredictable. You know? Everything is predictable in magic because you have to train yourself for it. For all the scenarios and situations you're going to be in, you plan ahead. You always have an out. Sometimes you have an out for an out. And but see, this is magic lingo, and this lingo is for laymen. You know, it's going to be hard for them to understand. This you just can't predict it. Anything can happen. No show is ever the same. No show is ever the same.
But I gotta say, I had to do this so I could get away with that. Allow me to explain further. When you're all watching these balls, it's very easy to get confused. By so, you should have been looking at the cups. If you missed that, you probably missed this. Or that. Or that.
Hello, my name's Bill Davenport and I look after Davenport's Magic Shop in Charing Cross in central London. The business was started back in 1898 by my great-grandfather, Lewis Davenport. And at the time he was actually a performer on the music halls. He used to do a magic act, and he started sort of buying and selling a few magic tricks, and eventually he realised he could actually make a business out of it. So he actually started up Davenport's Magic Shop, and it's always been in central London. And it also passed down the family. You know, it went to his son George, and then to my mother Betty, and then eventually I'm sort of looking after it. But as I said, it is a shop, and we try to sort of demystify magic for people. Sometimes people don't really know where to start off when they start learning magic. So what we try and do is give them the benefit of our experience. We explain what things they should buy, what things they shouldn't buy, more importantly as well, and try to explain the best way to start off doing magic. And we cater for all types of magicians, from professionals to amateurs to people just wanting maybe to do a few tricks at Christmas time or something that's a bit more involved than that. So we as I said, we sort of cater for just about all types of magician. And sometimes magic can be quite confusing. It can be quite daunting to somebody who's coming in from afresh. So we try to explain the best way of starting magic, best things to buy, and best approach to have. And we also have a course. We have a 3-day course where we teach people what we like to say is the right way to do wrong, as it were. We explain all the nuances in magic, the other things like not just simply how the tricks work, but the presentation, the misdirection, which are all important aspects to creating a good magic effect.
Magic is bigger than ever. On television we take to the streets to see the magic of Dynamo and David Blaine.
Let's bend his card, right? Like this. Yeah. It's bent. Now you can see the card. I mean, there's a pretty major bend in it. Look, the cards go right on top of it. Ready? Watch this. Fruit Loops. Oh, no.
There is also a high demand for magic in cities like Las Vegas and venues like Caesar's Palace. Audiences gather every night to be entertained by magicians like Lance Burton and Jeff McBride. Even today, magic continues to deceive, amaze and entertain all of us.